You know, this sounds an awful lot like some kind of goop that's boiling goop that you can hear on the background. Not the music, it's just the fire. That's what it sounds like. Goop. Anyways, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is King of Diamonds, and welcome to Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. Now, I was thinking about it. They have an Egyptian city, quote-unquote Egyptian city. Looks more like an Egyptian town to me, to be honest. But yeah, it's an Egyptian city. It's all squared off and everything. Looks like there's a wide open plain here. And what I was thinking of doing is just basically a smash team of Romans versus Persians, and they each got archers and Spartans on their side. So, Team 1, that's the Persian team. Team 2, that's the Romans team. Can the Romans beat the Persians? I wonder. And here we have like 10,000 Spartans on each side. That's a lot. That's an awful lot of Spartans. I decided to put them right over here. There's some kind of small space here where they can just duke it out. And there's a city. I was thinking that would be pretty cool for the Romans and the Persians just duke it out over here, and they get the support of 15,000 archers. Unfortunately, the archers are not going to support the Spartans. Or probably not going to support the Spartans. Who knows? I really don't know the terrain here. I never checked it out, but very likely. I mean, this map is 4 kilometers. It's huge. Let's be honest. This is huge. I mean, this game, I know it's an alpha, but there's not a lot of content available at the moment, but I'm hoping it's really good. It's really cool that you get these really big maps, and I'm glad that they've been boosting it. I'm not really too sure about putting it at 500,000 yet, given the tanks we had. It did like chug a little bit at 17 frames per second, but we have probably about 550,000 troops on the field today. That music is very loud to me. I hope it's not loud to you, honestly. Anyways, let's go ahead and press start. This is the this is the, what do you call it, the introductory videos versus the actual game. Look at all those troops just standing right there over the hill, just taunting this one Spartan. I'm willing to bet they put one Spartan right there to watch as this entire enemies get after him. Well, what if this Spartan was actually Perseus, and Perseus was just taking on an entire army? Man, I need to read up on those Greek stories. Okay, looking at this. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this river's like all dammed up, apparently. And oh, I guess people might be able to cross against this. It's not too deep. I don't know if they can actually cross that. And let's take a look at this city. Yep, looks like they can duke it out in here. Maybe we should get like Americans versus Germans fighting in this city, trying to take it. It's an awful small city for an Egyptian city. I mean, look, this city is small, but their monuments are massive. Look at that. There's Anubis. Ayo, Anubis, how you doing? I'm gonna go through here. I wonder if you can actually enter these buildings. Can you? No, I guess not. That's unfortunate. It'd be cool if you can enter these buildings. Nah, that's yeah. It's really bland looking, don't you think? I mean, I don't think the Egyptians would like a statue looking so bland like that. Must have been new. Now looking over here, yep, there's a very out of place pass here. There's 10,000 Spartans. Let's see how they look. Well, they definitely look better than the tanks, that's for sure. With those bronze shields, supposedly 50 pounds, or was it 50 kilograms? Might have been 50 kilograms. Look at this. Are these even a pass under here? Oh. So it looks like the Spartans will definitely get into clashing first. Looking at this. Those aren't ants, you see. Those are Romans. See that? All of them are Romans. They all have the same face, too. And these are... I couldn't... Unfortunately, I couldn't get, like... I wish they had slingers. I really do. These guys look a little too medieval. Because they didn't have those type of hats. They had, like... They would probably have bronze hats or iron hats. Well, they would probably have steel, but they'll be pretty expensive for them. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Also, normally the top would be... I'm pretty sure this is supposed to look like lime, like white and stuff. The desert kind of bleached it a bit. Oh, wow. Looks like some Persians aren't going to be getting into the battle anytime soon. The archers are going to have to get those guys. Yeah, I can already tell the Persians... Well, they do have the height advantage at the very least. So maybe that's not too bad. Yeah, Persians definitely have the height advantage. Plus, they appear to be a little bit closer to the city compared to the Romans. Right then, let's go ahead and take a look at the Spartans. We're going to do an overhead look here because that's the best I can do. Let's go to cinematic mode. I wish they would re-implement the other cinematic mode where you can just watch a random person. It was really good. I like that one from Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 1. I do hope they re-implement that because I really enjoyed it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. You can see already the Spartans are branching out, going around. Some of them are trying to go through there. You can see they're already clashing against each other. They look like ants from here. Okay, let's take a look at this. Looking over here, there's already some Spartans dead too. The Spartan versus Spartan, it's a civil war. How sad. Really sad, look at that. And there's already a huge line right there. Let's go ahead and real quick take a look at the Romans. Yep, the Persians are definitely going to take the city first. They're going to enter that city. I think the Persians are faster than Romans, which, you know, is to be expected. Romans are expected to walk. Information, they're not information, unfortunately. Disgraceful. Plus, they're yelling too. That's also disgraceful. They're supposed to be quiet. They gotta listen to their officers. Yeah, they sound like wannabe Romans to me. Yep, but it looks like the Romans are already clashing against the Persians, and they're already getting overwhelmed. Yeah, but they're taking out a lot of Persians, though. Ah. These Romans aren't your regular everyday Romans. They're your experienced legionaries. Let's take a look over here. There's a small pocket of Romans over here. They're not going to survive. They don't have any support. That's unfortunate for you. But look at that. I think the Romans actually have the advantage. They appear to be taking out more Persians than the Romans can. I mean, to be fair, I never really paid attention to the stats of the Persians or Romans. So I don't know how to balance them yet. Looks like the Persians have an advantage over here. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, the Romans very much rely on their shields. They got bigger shields, and they got more wiggle room to stab. Their swords, the one advantage to having their short swords is that it's easier for them to hide and to stab. They don't have to push their arms back too far in order to stab a person. Especially considering that they're all just pushing each other really hard. Look at that. So the battle lines of... What the hell? Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Looks like the Persians are attempting to flank the Romans. They must have a very good general. Oh, they're getting hit by archers too. Okay, so apparently, the Persians have their own general who's very strategic and wants to try and flank the enemy. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. It looks like the Romans and Persians have decided to join the Spartans. Let's see how the Spartans are doing. Are they even still alive? Oh, look at the field of blood there. It's like a river. So where are the Romans, or the Spartans? There are actually still Spartans alive over here. You can just barely see them. What about over here? Yep, most of the Spartans are engaging over here. And archers are also engaging, trying to provide support. See this one lead archer. He must be an archer captain, leading his troops to victory. He's falling back. Looking over here, there's already a line of death too. It's because it's Spartan versus Spartan. They're having trouble really getting any advantage, to be honest. And look at these archers providing what support they can. Persians and Spartans. Ah, it kind of looks like the Spartans might have won on this side. Yeah, looks like the Spartans won on this side, surprisingly. So now it's look, Spartans and Romans fighting side by side. Of course, it would be, if this were more lore accurate, it would be hoplites and Romans fighting side by side. They did fight against each other once. But yeah, those archers are really pelting these guys. I mean, look at these Persians. They're so fast, yet somehow the Romans are still able to stop them from flanking. Like, they are just eager to try to flank them. I think that's the only way that the Persians can actually win a battle here. Think about it now. I mean, these Persians should be very well. Look at these Persians too. They're fairly well armored. Look at them. Compared to the Romans are just wiping the floor with them. Granted, the Persians are getting kills too, but what is that? I guess the arrows are bouncing off people. Take a look over here. Spartans are still killing an awful lot of people. There's still some enemy Spartans too. Yeah, those Spartans. And over here, looks like, yeah, there's not many Spartans left. There's a lot of Romans over here attempting to engage as well. This is, you know, this would be a Roman's wet dream. Romans are meant to excel at everything, but getting flanked can be a little bit tasking. It can be quite a task for them. You can see it over here. They're trying their best to flank the Romans again. They can't do it. It doesn't look like there's many Spartans. So it looks like the Spartans are actually engaging the Romans too. So that's very bad for the Romans. Yeah. So the Spartans are really helping out the Persians, but the archers, though, those archers are really hurting them. Look at that. So yeah, let's go ahead and head over here. At the very least, the Persians have made it so that these guys can't really flank each other. Wow. Flank each other in certain places. They can't get in through there. And look at it over here. There's blood everywhere. Like, the Romans are... they're even trying to flank each other through here, even though it's probably not worth it. They could have put like 10 men and just hold there for days. Look at those arrows too. Well, at least the archers are doing their best. In fact, a lot of the Romans are dying over here. Yeah, it's because they got more support from the archers than the Romans do. Over here, of course, guess they can't engage the corners over here, it seems. Yeah, there are a lot of Persians. Persians actually have control of this city, of most of the city here. So, that's a plus for them. Over here, oh, looks like the Romans are making short work of the Persians here. It looks like this flank is not looking good. It's actually collapsing. I don't think it was a good idea for the Persians to try to flank them, because now they're actually losing their archers, which is very bad. Yeah, the problem was they tried to flank the Romans in a place where they had high ground, which is something you never do. That's suicide. Wow, look at all those bodies. Look at all those bodies. They got shredded there. And there are dead Romans here too. So the Persians definitely pushed some of the Romans back, but at the cost of a lot of Persians' lives, and they've left the archers exposed. That's a couple of hundred dead archers. But it does look like the Persians noticed their mistake. I mean, they should. I'll be honest. They should be setting up a perimeter right here rather than trying to engage them. There's just way too many Romans. It's yeah, that's very bad. They're actually having to pull out a lot of their troops just to go flank these guys. And already they are establishing their front line, and they're getting killed almost immediately. They're just frantically trying to engage the enemy rather than trying to move in formation. The Romans, more or less, they're actually doing their best to move in formation. That's the one advantage they have. Like, alone a Roman can't really do much, but since they have each other's back. Also, look at it. Looks like the Persians are attempting to establish a perimeter there, but they have nowhere near enough manpower to send. The more manpower they have to send to engage those Romans, the less they have to hold back the Romans over here. And they are pushing hard. Really hard. They already have archers engaging the Persians here too. They still have control of much of the city, but over here it looks like the Romans are actually entering into this town. Even over here, the Romans are pushing hard. At the very least, they do have archers engaging the Romans here. They're trying to flank them for some odd reason. It's just... that's just bloody. Yeah, those guys are getting shredded. So, honestly, if it weren't for the archers, the Persians would probably have lost by now. I mean, look at that. Let's go ahead. Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like they pushed a few inches. Over here, not much has actually changed. It's still a toss-up over here. We should go ahead and check and see how our things are doing. Yeah. Not enough Persians on this side. They're going to get shredded, especially on this corner. They're killing them so fast. I don't know if any Persians are left either. I mean Persians, I meant Spartans. Are there any more Spartans here? There actually are. They actually broke the center. They broke the center and the Spartans are now engaging the archers. I mean, look, they were actually at a stalemate right here. And they just shredded the enemy. Now the Romans have been doing very well to protect their archers as well. Looking over here, you got a small company of, or more of a platoon size of Romans engaging a lot of archers. Yeah. If I were them, I would have these archers fall back. I would have them fall back and head back to the center flank because this area is pretty much lost. Honestly, who'd have thought? It doesn't help them that their Spartans on the Roman side have survived too. I really should have given them more of an advantage, but I wanted the numbers to be even. I mean, you know what they say. A Roman legion can take on twice its size. Maybe even 3 times. And even over here, it looks like their line's about to break. It really is about to break. I mean, to be fair, the Carthaginians used to be able to take on twice this size, and with barbarians. And they destroyed 70,000 Romans. What was his name? I can't remember his name for some reason. You know, but he was a legend. Like, his name was Hannibal. It was Hannibal at the gates, and people were terrified of him. Oh, look at that. They're already being flanked by a company of Spartans and Romans. They are surrounded now. Yeah, the only place where they have actually been, the Persians have actually excelled at is in the city. I feel like that's the only place where they actually stood a chance. Out in the field, I mean, the Romans are really excelling. They are killing machines. But you know, if these Persians had Hannibal as their general, they definitely would have won. The Romans would just collapse under the weight. I mean, look at this. The great Carthaginians are shaking their heads at this foolish endeavor. The Romans are actually elevated because I'm pretty sure they killed a lot of Persians. I mean, a lot of Romans are dying too. You know, normally they do cycle their troops so that they don't lose them, because they don't want to tire out their forces. Over here, you can't do that because the ultimate epic battle somewhere too. But yeah, they've definitely lost this. This is just overkill right now. They should be sending their forces over to flank the enemy. I mean, look at that. That's just a field of blood right there. Okay, right now, I think these guys are stuck. Yeah, they're stuck. They don't know how to go through this thing, it seems. Yeah, that's just AI pathing. That's a problem. Yeah, but at least some of them are coming through. Yeah, now the Persians are in a little bit of trouble. Their archers are helping the Persians an awful lot, but they're not... the Romans have basically... Well, they haven't killed this left flank. They killed the first wave of Persians, and that's a lot of dead Persians, let's be honest. I should have look, some of the Romans are stuck. They're having a hard time crawling over the field of bodies. I mean, look at over here. They had to send in reinforcements to protect this flank, and now the flank is exposed. This flank is going to die. Oh, wait. No, it's already been destroyed. Those are friendly archers. Right now, the Persians don't have enough troops to send to stop them. They're going to get hit from behind, and there's nothing they can do. Those archers were the real reason that these Persians have been able to hold. I mean, look at that. There's so many Romans and Persians. Even over here, their line's so thin now. They've already pushed into the city as well. You know, in hindsight, I really should have sent in more Persians. I mean, look at this. The Persians are already thinned out as it is. They don't have enough troops. They don't even have enough troops over here. It's just the line's too thin. And look over here. They're already peeling off to engage Romans in the over here, and they don't have enough troops. They sent a very small squadron of troops, and they already died. Sorry, I had to go fix the car with something I wouldn't recommend using on a car. I don't know why. My dad just made me do it for no reason. He said it was an emergency. But yeah, the Persians are definitely losing. Yeah, they've kind of officially lost. I think, let's take a look. There's only 2,000 left on the field. This was really imbalanced now that I think about it. I don't know why that was there. That most likely was sitting there for like a while. So look at this. Wow, they're actually fighting wall to wall now. It's just a cleanup at this rate. And the only place where they have actually been able to do anything is over here. Like, the Persians did get their fair share of kills. I mean, I say that, but they only got 57,000. And that is sad. I mean, look at them just running through the field of dead. Even over here, they can't really get anywhere. Most of them have stopped doing anything as well. They have no idea what to do. Yeah, definitely the Roman soldiers have won. And over here, you can see where their major battles were. There were a lot of Roman soldiers over here just engaging Persians everywhere they can find them. And that line collapsed. That was their first mistake. They decided to engage in a place where they definitely could not win. And then they tried desperately to set up a front line, and they just kept losing wave after wave. I mean, you can see places where their battles were taking place. Even over here, they had their fights, just small groups of Persians getting killed. They then tried their best to hold them over here. This is where they sent most of the troops they could, but failed. And then there was over here where they were getting engaged in the flanks, and that failed. And eventually the Romans just absolutely destroyed them. That was a bit unfair for the Persians, looking at it now. That was yeah, I think I got to like help them out next time. But yeah, this was an interesting battle. The Persians supporting the Romans had actually won this side, which was very unfortunate for the Persians. And you can see the whole stack of bodies over there. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. And over here, it was just, I can't remember who won. There weren't that many Spartans left, and it was mostly Spartans and Persians and Romans in a great big free-for-all. And you can see it too. They were slowly getting flanked really hard. They had to keep on trying their best to take him out, and pretty soon that collapsed. And we can see what happened over here. Their archers were absolutely shredded. Their archers were the only way that these Persians could have won, and they failed quite miserably. Well, I can't wait to try another map. I think I'm going to do Romans versus the Persians, but this time, or the next time, the Persians will have twice as many. At some point, we'll probably revisit this map. We'll have the Americans versus the Germans, even though there are not that many Americans. or many Germans, I should say. I mean, there's these guys are pretty obsessed with the American soldiers right now. I mean, to be fair, it's mostly Americans doing this, but it'd be nice if we could see some French soldiers in, like. And here you can see the battles happening in the river, and bodies just not really blooding up this river at all. Let's take a look. There are definitely dead bodies in the river, though. You can see all that. That's just. Let's just make a cinematic. I can't even do a cinematic, but this is basically the dead soldiers. Well, and look at all these bodies. Oh, there's still Romans over here too. I didn't even notice, you guys. They look like they're shell-shocked. Yeah, there's hardly any river now, is there? I think the Romans basically replaced it with a river of blood. It'd be nice if it was a river of blood, to be honest. Anyway, I think that's all for now. I think I'll go ahead and let you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more if you... let me try that again. I hope you enjoyed the video, please. And if you did, I should say, please like and subscribe for more. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And good day.